Hey, wanted to pop in and offer two really great, super easy exercises to strengthen your knee joints and actually alleviate knee pain. And they're not what you think. And they're so easy to do, incredibly easy to do. So, the first one, I know it's a little dark, but I wanted to get this epic view in the background of my backyard. It's just so peaceful right now, even though it's freezing. So, first exercise is super simple. You're going to get into a position where your legs are out straight. And what you want to try to do is you want to really generate as much range of motion in the last couple of degrees of knee extension. So most of us spend our time in this kind of a position, seated with our knees in flexion all the time. We're always flexing our knees and we don't quite get that full extension of the knee joint. And if your hamstrings are very tight, you're really never getting that full extension, which means you're not stimulating all of the musculature that you have available to you on the tops of your thighs, which are responsible for knee extension. And the knee only does two things: it flexes and extends. It's a very stabilizing joint. And the reason why a lot of us have knee pain is because we can't fully utilize that flexion and extension. Now, there are other reasons for knee pain. I'll get into that with the second exercise, but I want to focus specifically on the knee right now. So if we can strengthen the extensors of the knee, so the tops of the thighs here and all these muscles, if we can strengthen these, we're going to help to balance the knee joint, the integrity of the knee joint. And there's one particular muscle in here that doesn't get enough neurological stimulation. So that's what this exercise is going to do. We're going to stimulate this particular muscle, which is involved in full knee extension. So you can place a little towel under here if you need to, and if you're really inflexible and you can feel that pain. But if you can do it just without anything, that's great. And what you want to do is you want to try to lift your heels off the ground, right? So you're squeezing and extending, and you're going to feel the tops of your thighs burn. And then relax. So squeeze, extend, and then relax. So you're tightening up the thighs. You can actually feel the muscles tighten right above the kneecap, and then release. And again, if you can't get your heels off the ground, but you're just squeezing, that's okay. That's also going to create that neurological connection, the nerves to the muscles, and we want to wake up those dormant muscle fibers and get them firing and strengthen that knee joint. So that's exercise number one. Exercise number two is really about your ankle mobility. So as I said, your knees are a very stable joint. They flex, they extend, and they're responsible for just, keeping you able to move. When you ambulate, when you walk, you're doing a lot of movement, and the knee stabilizes that movement. So it's responsible for a lot, but it's not responsible for mobilizing you. Your ankle is the very mobile joint, right? Because it flexes and it extends and it inverts and it everts. It does all types of great movement. It rotates. And so a lot of us, again, lose the range of motion in our ankles, and so our knees have to compensate for that loss of mobility in the ankles. Makes sense. So we want to increase the mobility of the ankle so that we can take back the ankle's power and then leave the knee joint to what it does best, which is stabilize you during movement. So it'll alleviate a lot of pain that way. So this is an eversion, inversion exercise for the ankle. And you want to just kind of put yourself up where you can balance on a wall. And you're going to take your leg and you're just going to swing it back and forth, very relaxed, swinging it back and forth, very relaxed. And what you're doing is, as I'm swinging my left leg, my right leg is shifting back and forth. In other words, my ankle joint is everting, kind of going inward, and then everting. And that's helping to, again, create this neuromuscular connection that we need so that we can activate more of the mobilizing muscles that make the ankle so magical and make the ankle able to do what it's supposed to do. Take some pressure off the knees. So 2 great exercises, and will help alleviate knee pain. It will also help to strengthen the knee by coordinating the effort between your ankle joint and your knee joint. Enjoy that. And for those of my precious sisters who are in Aquarian Leadership Society with me, more Sat Kriya, right? So in this beautiful rock pose that we sit in Kundalini, we can do this much more comfortably with really strong knees and mobile ankles. So enjoy that. Much love. Peace out. Booyah.